We've all experienced times where we've said to ourselves, I can't do this thing. I'm not able to achieve this thing. Maybe you felt like there's no coming back from these challenges. The challenges can be so harsh and so challenging sometimes. A bit like me in the past, where I've experienced challenges and I thought to myself, how am I ever meant to move forward from this challenge? How am I ever going to become happy again? How am I ever going to just be myself again? There's also times where we see other people winning and we think to ourselves, maybe they're just living a life that we can't live. Maybe they were just born different. Maybe they were just born to win and we weren't. And what I've realised within the past few years is having that mindset is so damaging. I've had that mindset in the past, I'm sure we all have at some point, where you think that people are just born different, where you think that the odds of you achieving things isn't as high as some other people. The fact is, no one becomes a master at something straight away. Everything that someone is good at takes time. No matter what we do in life, no matter the goals and dreams and things that we want to go after in life, everything takes time. Maybe someone who you admire, it took them many years to get to the place where they are at right now. And I'm sure even for the things that you've done in the past as well, maybe there's someone a bit like yourself, a bit like me, who is looking at someone else thinking, how have they been able to do that? I would like to do that. And maybe they're thinking all of these negative things. I'm not able to do this. This person was born different. But the truth is, everyone gets all of these thoughts. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of hard work, a lot of time and dedication to get to those places where other people have gotten to. So no one is born different. No one is just able to achieve something straight away. It takes time. It takes many other things as well. What I've realized is it takes consistency, hard work, dedication, self-belief. There's also so much more as well to that as well. Maybe you've wanted to do something in the past and you kept working towards it. And yes, it might have took a long time, but then you were able to become somewhat good at it, or even better than good. You were amazing at it. So I like to remind myself of the things that I've been able to do in the past. Maybe I still had that negative mindset, but I was able to push past that negative mindset and I was able to move forward and become great at whatever that thing is. So I feel like everyone can take a page out of those experiences. I believe it's about understanding that every mistake that we have in our lives, we can take something out of that. There is something valuable that we can use to help us. And you're probably going to hear a lot of me saying that, maybe even in my past videos, but that is the truth. That is the great thing about life. Sometimes I think to myself, I go, imagine life without being able to make mistakes and learn from it. So that is just the great thing, is that the mistakes that we've made in the past, maybe even recently, there is something that we can use to help us get better, to help us become better people. There's always something, no matter what it is, that we can do, that we can take out of something negative, even out of something positive, to bring even more positive results and to better ourselves and maybe even the things that we are doing. Everything doesn't always have to stop at a negative end. It can be positive. There is always so much that we can do. There's always so much positivity that can happen after something negative. Maybe whenever we've experienced something negative, I know there's been times where I've experienced negative situations, I've experienced failures, all of those things. And it was just the same thoughts that I kept having, these same negative thoughts. How am I ever meant to move forward? How am I ever meant to get back from this? But what I've realized is that the things that we've gone through doesn't have to stop at something negative. There is so much more that is ahead of something bad happening, whether it's experiencing failure, whether it's even experiencing criticism, there's always a positive way to move forward. Rather focusing on when our next step is going to be, it's more of what is my next step going to be. That's something that I've been saying to myself. Maybe not word for word, but sometimes I do think to myself, I go, well, all I can do is move forward. So, what is the next step that I can take, which is going to help me? Maybe it's changing my mindset. Maybe it's changing the things that I do in my daily life. Because what we do, our thoughts, our mentality, what we actually physically do, has an effect for the things in the future. As a result of focusing on getting better, focusing on the next step, even this is what I've experienced, but we are able to move forward confidently. And what you'll realize is that you'll stop fearing failure and actually be excited about it when it comes. Because you'll know that when failure comes, there is something to take out of that. There's something positive. Although it might not be a great experience to go through when it comes to failure. No one likes failure. But the truth is, there is so much within failure, so much valuable information that can help us in the near future. So I hope that this video could help you in any type of way. If you enjoyed this video, then I would appreciate it if you could please like this video, subscribe down below, and if you know anyone that may benefit from watching this, then I would appreciate it if you could please share this video to them. Thank you so much, and I will see everyone in the next one.